Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. Police released body camera footage showing Duane Davis' arrest in connection with the 1996 shooting of Tupac Shakur. This starts off your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Davis was arrested outside of his Henderson home last Friday, hours before prosecutors announced he was indicted on a murder charge. Footage shows police approaching Davis as he walks through a residential area in the early morning.
Hey Keith, Metro Police, come over here. Hey Metro Police, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy. Come on over here. Appreciate your cooperation, okay?
Several other clips show an officer driving Davis from where he was arrested near his house to Metro headquarters, then from Metro to the Clark County Detention Center, where Davis remains without bail. For more body cam footage, visit lvrj.com. Shade Tree Shelter tied purple ribbons outside its building Thursday night to honor the memories of Nevadans killed from domestic violence. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence is sharing some alarming numbers. The coalition says about 44% of women in Nevada and 33% of men experience some form of domestic violence in their lifetime, and nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused by an intimate partner in the U.S. Thursday night's event included a reading of names of local victims and a moment of silence.
Many times when officers respond to help in those situations, that anger and rage gets directed towards them. We owe it to them and we owe it to the victims of domestic violence to continue to work together to find solutions to this problem.
To learn about recently passed legislation to combat domestic violence, visit lvrj.com. And charges were dropped Thursday against 17-year-old Aiden Cicchetti, who was accused of raping an intoxicated girl while others watched. The defense attorney presented evidence and witness statements to prosecutors that the girl had consented to having sex. For the first time, MGM Resorts International is acknowledging the cybersecurity issues they suffered as a cyber attack. Review Journal's James Schaefer has more on what their CEO was saying and whether customer banking information was lost.
Bill Hornbuckle, president and CEO of MGM Resorts, wrote in a letter Thursday to customers that when it came to the cyber attack, that the company, quote, responded swiftly, shut down their systems to mitigate risks to customer information, and began a thorough investigation of the attack. MGM Resorts also saying the attack did not compromise any customer payment or bank information, a problem that was an active concern during the attack. In an 8K filing with the Security and Exchange Commission, MGM said the operational disruption from the September cyber attack will have a negative impact on its third quarter 2023 results, predominantly in its Las Vegas operations, and a minimal impact during the fourth quarter. MGM Resorts expects to lose $100 million in cash flow as a result, and told customers that the company will offer free identity protection and credit monitoring services to individuals indicating their information was impacted. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Sunny with moderate winds are in your forecast for today. Today's highs reaching around 93 degrees. Winds as high as 18 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, mostly clear skies, calm winds, lows around 68 degrees. For your weekend, similar conditions, daytime highs staying in the low 90s with calm winds. Mostly clear skies for your evenings with lows in the upper 60s. Temps will decrease after Columbus Day to the mid to upper 80s by your work week. In business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, competitive pricing for parking rates appear to be kicking in as the Sphere prepares for its second big opening tonight. At Venetian and Palazzo, rates for non-hotel guests start at $15 for the first 4 hours Monday through Thursday and $23 a day Fridays through Sundays for non-hotel guests. Self-parking garages at both Wynn Las Vegas and Encore for non-registered hotel guests are $20 a day with the first 4 hours free. The Sphere has limited on-site parking with just over 300 spaces. It's just southeast of the building with prices for $100 for U2 and $47.50 for postcard.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Aces will look to become the first team since the 2001-2002 Los Angeles Sparks to win back-to-back championships when they face the New York Liberty in the WNBA Finals. The game will pit Asia Wilson, the league's Defensive Player of the Year, against WNBA MVP Breanna Stewart. Game 1 is on Sunday, October 8th at the Michelob Ultra Arena. Tip-off at 12 p.m. The Aces will also host Game 2 on October 11th and Game 5 if necessary. The two super teams went 2-2 in the regular season.
In health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Rashes are common in young children, but especially babies.
Hand, foot, and mouth is spread through respiratory droplets. It can also be spread through the stool of an infected person, and so that's why hand washing is really important. It can also be spread through fomites, so touching something that an infected person has touched before. For that reason, we do see that it spreads pretty easily, especially in places where there's a lot of young children.
While highly contagious, the virus is usually mild. There are no specific treatments, but if your child is having pain or discomfort with the rash, you can give them ibuprofen to help. Give them plenty of fluids to keep them hydrated, and popsicles will help if they're having a sore throat.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The college football schedule features several key top 25 matchups highlighted by the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas. The third-ranked Longhorns are 5.5-point favorites at Station Casinos, and the total is 60.5. In the SEC, number 1 Georgia is a 14.5-point favorite over visiting Kentucky, and the total is 47.5. Also, number 10 Notre Dame is a 6.5-point favorite at undefeated Louisville, with the total set at 54.5.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Review Journal's John Katzlamidas highlights performances to see in Las Vegas this weekend.
The Cats trifecta begins at International Theater at Westgate, Las Vegas with Kool and the Gang. Back in town, they have a new single out called We Are the Party. This is the sequel to Celebration. That's how we're looking at it. Kool and the Gang always brings the party. Also, at Mirage Theater, the acerbic headliner Lewis Black is playing Saturday night. We caught up with Lewis this week. And we have Fantasy at Luxor celebrating its 24th anniversary beginning Monday night, and we're going to be joining producer Anita Mann for that show.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.